Well, I'll be talking a little bit more about the Massachusetts Walking Tour later on, but this is World Music Day. Michael, welcome. What do you have for us?
I have a song called, my first song is called Air, and it was the song I actually debuted on your cable show, on your music show.
That's right.
And
came as a
it's
guest
been
later
changed
on,
a little
yeah.
bit since then, but it came for its official debut on the Nick Nolte WICN.
Nick Noble. Nick Nolte's...
Nick Noble.
Yeah, my mugshot is so much better looking than his.
Oh, okay.
You wouldn't believe it. But yes, on the Folk Revival, you came and performed live. The song is called Air, Michael Gutierrez May.
Yep, okay. Sometimes I can't sing high, and sometimes I can't sing low, and every time I ask, where did my breath go? I strive for breath control. I aim for accurate tone, but sometimes it's just not there, and I'm all out of air. Air, 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 air. I know my breath is there somewhere. I never seem to make it to the end of a stanza. Oops, without my vocal tone cracking up. And so I try again to reach up for my diaphragm, and I hope it will be there, and I won't run out of air. Air, 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 air. I know my breath is there somewhere. My vocal teacher tells me not to despair, breathe deep, find the air. Air, 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 'cause I know my breath is there somewhere.
Michael Gutierrez May with Air. Michael, anybody who's been a singer, and this room has got quite a few singers in it, knows what that's all about. Got to have enough breath for that long note. Got to have enough breath for that tone. Air, Michael Gutierrez May. Michael, how you been? All right?
I've been good, thanks.
You got I know you have a CD and EP because
Yeah.
you sent it to me. You want to tell folks about it?
Well, it's a small EP I made about 4 years ago called 50 Miles Away. Has 5 songs on it. The title tune is 50 Miles Away. and a couple other songs that are kind of more lighthearted, and and the kind of heavier song called Gabrielle at the End, which was a kind of song I written inspired by what happened with Gabrielle Giffords several years, 6 years ago now. And I won't go into a whole diatribe about gun violence, but
Now, how do people get a hold?
you know, it's
Can people still get a hold of your EP?
they can get a hold of my EP by way of CD Baby, iTunes. Yeah, I'm online in all the distribution markets online. And I also have a second CD, which is a recording of live songs, which I call Carrots, Geese, and the Dead Leprechaun. And that's and that's also online.
Carrots, Geese, and the Dead Leprechaun.
Right.
Yeah, that's right up there with perhaps my favorite unique album titles. Thank you very, very much. That's great. Michael, what do you got for us now? We have a World Music Day, and we have some adventures here at the Cape Cod Community Media Center. You're live on center stage. What do you have for us?
I have a song called You Don't Know My World. Now, I did something with this song. If you go to my website and open up my website, you can follow along with this song, because I put it right out there. And I did a special song that's kind of in the spirit of World Music Day. And so this is You Don't Know My World. We may travel the same paths, but you don't know my world. You don't know my pain, my beauty, and you don't know my joy. But we are still together in this neighborhood called Earth, and we will have tried to do no harm. I will care for you. We are clear across the country. You don't know my world. You don't know my streets, my sidewalks, or the places that I rest. But we are still together in this neighborhood called Earth, and we are all connected. I will care for you. I am here for now. I'll be gone someday, and you will go about your life. Our paths may never cross. We are awake while you are sleeping. You don't know my world. It will be several hours later before life's shadows reach your shores. But we are still together, and we are all connected. And I will try to do no harm. I will care for you. I am here for now. We will be gone someday, and you will go about your life. Our paths may never cross. We are awake while you are sleeping. You don't know my world. It will be several hours later before life's shadows reach your shores. But we are still together, and we are all connected. I will try to do no harm. I will care for you. I will try to do no harm. I will care for you.
Michael Gutierrez May, You Don't Know My World. That's a lovely song, Michael. Thank you so much. And we have some great music tonight, ladies and gentlemen, from the Cape Cod Community Media Center. We're live at the center stage here. And this is World Music Day. Michael, we have time for one more song.
Okay.
And I understand you're not going to sing it alone.
This is true.
All right, so the first artist, Colette O'Connor, is going to leave my side and wander up to the stage because she's going to join you for this one.
Right.
It's very nice that the first two artists to appear on tonight's bill are folks that have been on my radio show out of Worcester, the Folk Revival.
Hi.
The Folk Revival every Thursday night, 7 to 11 p.m., and get on WICN.org, and it's streaming live there for folks. And Michael and Colette have been part of it, and they are now here. And Colette, you were telling me a little bit about this song. You want to tell me about how you came to be involved with it, and then Michael can chime in when you make mistakes?
Well, I might be remembering it wrong, but this is my recollection. Is I got this text from Michael that said, "Hey, I've got this new song," and so I took a look at the lyrics, and I said, "You know, it would be cool to have this and just this one little thing in there." And he said, "Great." And then now I've got co-writing. I don't know how it happened.
And what is the title of the song, Michael?
The song is called Neponset River Murder Ballad.
Neponset River Murder Ballad. So
Yep.
you basically got Colette to co-write a murder song.
It's it might be considered an estuary shanty.
Well, if we don't know it, we'll just make it up as we go. Yeah.
Colette O'Connor, Michael Gutierrez May, Neponset River Murder Ballad. On deck, by the way, is Roland Blair.
Okay. He died in the estuary. He was found under a bridge. He was missing a couple of days, then he was gone, found. He didn't pick up his mail. Something was wrong.
Murdered by the Neponset River.
He said he was going out before he hung up the phone. He didn't say where he was going, but then he was found. An anonymous call on a phone. They traced the call. Murder by the Neponset River. Sins and a price on his head. Murder by the Neponset River. A man and a cell phone are dead. They traced the call to Dorchester. But when they found the phone, it was broken. It was a Samsung Galaxy 3 bought in a store. The buyer was someone named Sammy, whose home address was Miami.
Murdered by the Neponset River.
This is now an interstate crime. So they called in the FBI. And the deceased was identified. He lived alone. He once knew someone named Sammy, living down in Miami. Murder by the Neponset River. Sins and a price on his head.
Poor lost head.
Murder by the Neponset River. A man and a cell phone are dead. So why was Sammy perturbed? What had gone so terribly wrong? Sammy was found on the beach near Biscayne Bay. Sammy said that he didn't do it, and the FBI couldn't prove it was him. The moral of the story: bury your dead in a quarry. Don't bury them under a bridge, they wash up on shore. And if you go out somewhere, leave a note for someone. Murder by the Neponset River, sins and a price on his head. Murder by the Neponset River, a man and his cell phone are dead. A man and his cell phone are dead.
Okay.
Murder by
Thank
Neponset
you.
River, Michael Gutierrez May with Colette O'Connor. Michael, I have to say that there should be a third co-writer for that. Bugs Bunny wrote Sammy from Miami, okay? So,
All right.
but anyway, that was terrific. Thank you so much.